Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod, here to talk about the challenge All Stars 5, Episode 4, titled Ring Around the Rival. Last week on the challenge, our rival pairs competed in a big ball competition, which saw Leroy and Devin coming out on top, sending Kellyanne and Sylvia into elimination against Adam and Steve, and Adam and Steve won their second consecutive elimination. Before I dive in, I put a link in the description to my playlist where you can catch up on my previous recaps. If you like the videos, consider liking and subscribing. My videos aren't meant to replace the original content, so if you missed the episode, I highly encourage you to seek it out before watching my video. I also put a link in the description so you can try Paramount Plus for free and binge tons of challenge and the challenge all-stars. But let's dive into it. The episode starts with Sam opening up to Devin about wanting things to work out with Frank. Devin says he doesn't like many people, but he likes Sam and wants to be Sam's friend. Ashley M is decompressing by FaceTiming her boyfriend and yelling at him to get her anger with Anissa out on her boyfriend, which doesn't seem right. Katie tries to help Adam and Steve with their social game, teaching a little masterclass in the game complete with expensive graphics. She tries to teach Adam to be intimidating and threaten the other players to avoid domination, but he can't keep from being silly. Anissa apologizes to Ashley for her comment last night. Anissa feels like she especially shouldn't be making insensitive comments after the stuff she's been through, and Ashley accepts the apology. They hug it out, and the players head to their daily challenge. They pull up to a highway, so you know they're about to do something scary. They'll be playing pushover, where one player will be standing on a moving truck, pushing their partner who's swinging on a rope to grab rings. The person on the truck then has to transfer rings across the balance beam, and there are 3 yellow rings that will count for double in the event of a tie. They get started. First are Davon and Shane, and Devin and Leroy. Leroy is swinging and feeling like his son Kingston at the park. They're grabbing their rings with ease, and Davon is cracking me up as she screams and laughs and grabs her rings. Shane and Davon get 8, and Devin and Leroy get 11. Next are Big T and Corey and Anissa and Ashley M. Anissa bodies Ashley over to her rings. Big T is swinging, and Corey has to face off with his biggest fear, the little balance beam. Corey quickly breaks the rules and transfers 2 rings at once, resulting in a penalty. Anissa isn't pushing Ashley far enough, and Ashley says she wants to throw Anissa off the truck. Ashley and Anissa get 6 rings, and Big T and Corey get 7. Ashley K, Dario, Sam, and Frank are up next, and 1,000 Miles starts playing. You know it's about to be some silliness. Frank is trying to throw Sam, and Sam is spinning like a top. Sam triumphantly starts getting rings, which shuts Vanessa Carlton up. Frank and Sam get 4 rings, and Ashley and Dario get 7, and seem to be thinking about rekindling things. Next, Nicole and Turbo are flinging Melissa and Nani. Turbo feels like a cowboy. He's launching Nani, and Melissa and Nicole are getting tangled up and arguing with each other. The girls get 5 rings, and Nani and Turbo get 6. Adam, Steve, Amber, and Fessy hit the road, 2 strong teams. Adam seems to be not sick anymore, by the way, but Adam and Steve aren't getting enough momentum. Fessy is once again throwing Amber around. Fessy and Amber get 11 rings, Adam and Steve get 6. We finish off with Katie and Veronica, which is a real clown show. They get 0 rings, and Katie gives herself an F in her masterclass. In the results, TJ reveals that it's a tie for first place between Leroy and Devin, and Fessy and Amber both with 11 rings, but Fessy and Amber got more bonus rings, making them the daily winners. They'll choose the second team to face off in the jungle elimination, which could be them if they want a star. Frank FaceTimes his husband, looking for motivation to keep being patient with Sam. Frank says the money will help him think about adoption and give back to the queer and trans communities in Austin. Why does Veronica have balloons? She's throwing an 80s prom night and bringing the club home. Everyone looks so cute in their costumes. This looks like a lot of fun. Steve is not partaking. He's in his room resting up for his likely next elimination. Sam and Anissa are feeling each other, and they get freaky in the bedroom as people walk through. Veronica and Katie continue coaching Team Sit and Spin. They're trying to get Fessy and Amber to pick another star holders to go against Adam and Steve so they can beat them, steal their star, and give it to Katie and Veronica. They want Devin and Leroy specifically. The players head to the deliberation hut where Adam and Steve save everyone's time and volunteer, asking publicly to go against another pair of star holders. Back at the house, Adam and Steve ask Fessy and Amber for Devin and Leroy as an opponent, but Fessy and Amber are working with that team and are hesitant to agree to that. They head to elimination where Fessy and Amber end up picking Anissa and Ashley for the jungle. Anissa is pissed with Fessy because they have history and have been partners in the past, but the receipts play of Anissa turning on Fessy in season 38, making her look hypocritical. They'll be playing Downpour, where each team will have an offensive player and defensive player. The offensive players will be on top of a grid spraying a hose into their container, as the other team's defensive player uses a star shield to block their water. They'll play 3 rounds, switching roles as they go. At the end of the 3 rounds, the team with the most water wins. They get started. Ashley is on offense, spraying the corners of the container, and Steve is spraying straight into the tank. As they're changing roles, Ashley decides to take her goggles off, which proves to be dumb, because now she really can't see as Adam makes it rain on her. Heading into the final round, Adam and Steve are way ahead because of Ashley's gogglelessness. Anissa tries, but it's clear from the start that Adam and Steve are winning this, and they do win in the end. Adam finally implements Katie's feedback and makes angry face. TJ lies to them, saying the elimination was close, and tells Adam that his toe shoes are an eyesore that need to go. Ashley and Anissa head back to pack their Ashley is still annoyed with Anissa on the way out, saying that Anissa doesn't realize that all of her friends on the show are fake and keep her around to beat her. So we say goodbye to these players, starting with Anissa, who I see a lot of hate for online, saying she sucks and needs to get off the show, but Anissa has always sucked, and I've always loved her. It's like how Tom will never catch Jerry. You don't say Tom sucks and needs to get off the show. She may suck, but she's our suck. She ended up bringing a lot of the drama to the season, starting a drunken fight with Ashley, and did come across as hypocritical and entitled at times. It's kind of embarrassing that she said she was laying around doing nothing as a strategy to work on her social game, only to be sent into elimination by someone she thought was her friend in the next episode. Ashley may be right. Anissa should reevaluate her fake friendships. I like that Anissa is not afraid to act the fool, even making this episode really fun by hooking up with Sam and adding much needed spice to the season. And Ashley, who made her big return to the show here, and what did I say? She showed up with brown hair and was eliminated in episode 4. Every time she has brown hair, she does bad. She managed to have a drunken fight and be outspoken as ever, yelling at her boyfriend as a form of therapy. I don't think this team was ever going to do well, but she's still a competitor. The show made it seem like it was her fault for them going home for taking her goggles off, and it definitely didn't help, but they were going to lose this no matter what. I'm looking forward to seeing her again in the future. The episode ends with Frank and Sam strategizing around being a weaker team. They want to team up with the other weak teams at the bottom to form an uprising. So that's where the episode ends. My thought on this episode, I really enjoyed the daily challenge. This would have been great for a challenge on the main show played in co-ed pairs, though nothing about this challenge seemed equitable when there's a team like Veronica and Katie who are never going to be able to get a ring even if they tried. With the teams being divided the way that they are by gender, with there being some guy-guy teams and girl-girl teams, I would expect the challenge design to be a bit more equitable or have some kind of puzzle aspect. Even the eliminations, call it whatever you want, but this elimination was a physical elimination. And now 3 girl-girl teams have gone in eliminations against men. Is this supposed to be fun? Which leads to what seems to be the next chapter of the season in Frank and Sam plotting to rally the underdogs and overturn the power structure in the game. And I'm left wondering, with the challenges being the way that they are, can the underdogs really take over? But let me know in the comments what you think. And how do you feel about Ashley and Anissa's eliminations? If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. I'm also recapping Survivor 48, Deal or No Deal Island, and The Traitors. I'll be back next Wednesday with more All Stars 5. Until next time, you know where to find me. Bye.